Hello, everybody. This is Bibi Apampa, your wealth and empowerment coach from the Wealth Academy. Today, we'll be discussing retirement businesses in Nigeria. As you all know, when people retire, they're thinking of what can they do, what can keep them busy, what can be the economic activity that will bring in income for them. Today, we'll look at about 10 different lucrative farming businesses that you can do in retirement. The first one is rice farming. All of us know what rice is. Almost half of the population of the world eats rice almost every day. But the supply of rice is not enough. And rice farming has proven to be a very lucrative farming business. Venturing into rice business is sure to yield high returns for the investments, on your investment. Why? Because in Nigeria, for example, we eat a lot of rice. There is no celebration that is complete unless there's a rice dish. I know there's always this thing about Nigerian jollof rice, Nigerian fried rice, and then you also have the tuwo, which is eaten in the north. It's all made from rice. Also, you have the rice flour, which is being used by millers as well. That's one lucrative farming business in Nigeria. The second I'd like to discuss is cassava farming. Cassava farming is lucrative because cassava is used for so many different things. One is used as a staple food for many people especially in the riverine areas and in the delta areas of Nigeria. They take it as starch. It is processed into the flour grits, which is known as gari. People drink it as gari. And then it's made with hot water and comes eba. So find out that cassava has many uses. Apart from that, the starch from cassava is being used by pharmaceutical companies as the starch which they use as a base for medicine. So cassava farming is definitely a very good area to go into in retirement. Another area of business in the farming business in Nigeria for retirement is that of plantain. We all know what plantain is. Plantain is like a big banana. It's eaten all over the country, and it's always used for so many dishes. What they call it, some like it boiled, some like it roasted, they call it bole in the western area. Some like it fried, they call it dodo. And so we find out that some even eat it raw on its own. So plantain needs a very, very lucrative area that for farming business that we can go into in retirement. The only thing is that plantain needs water to thrive. So it's important as much as possible to make sure that where you locate your plantain farm, there's abundant supply of water. Another retirement business in the farming sector is poultry farming. I'm sure many of us know about poultry already. You can actually, just go into poultry farming as even the only business that people do in retirement. What do we mean by poultry farming? You can either do the layers, which is raising the chickens to sell the eggs that would come from it, or you can raise the ones that will be used at festive seasons. So one is raised more for the chicken meat in it, and the other is raised for the egg production. And even after the egg production, you find out that layers are always sold in the market. So poultry farming is definitely another interesting and lucrative farming business they can go into in retirement. Another area that is not very common but is really coming up, that's of pineapple farming. This sweet fruit crop is in very high demand, especially now that people are doing a lot of processing of fruits. Pineapple farming, and then the good thing about pineapple farming, it doesn't take long for it to grow and for it to be ready for harvest. Another area of lucrative farming business for retirement in Nigeria is beans farming. After rice and after cassava, you will all agree with me that beans is the next staple food. This is because beans is so versatile. You can either eat the beans on its own as being boiled beans. Some will fry it, and other people would peel off the skin, use it to make bean balls called akara, and some bake, and some would steam it for the moi moi. So you find out that beans is always in high demand because it has a very high protein value for everybody. So it's always in high demand. The seventh form of farming business in Nigeria that you can do in retirement is catfish farming. And catfish farming is in different areas. For example, you can just specialize in just raising the fingerlings that will be sold to other catfish farmers. Or you go into the catfish farming production itself. Many people eat fish. It's for a variety of reasons, including maintaining good health. It's always been proven that fish is a better protein than animal meat. So many people really like to go in for fish. And there's a high demand for fish, especially catfish. And it's a very, very lucrative business they can go into in retirement, especially because right now you don't even need a large expanse of land to do the cat farming. Now people just use synthetic containers for the catfish farming. Now, another form of lucrative farming business in Nigeria is snail farming. There is high demand for snail meat as it has a high nutritional value and a unique taste. Actually, it's a special dish, actually at parties when people have peppered snail and all. And you don't need much space to go into the snail farming. And maintaining the snails and feeding them and all is such an easy area that you can do just at the back of your house. And there is high demand for snail farming. Another area which you can go into in your retirement is pig farming. It's amazing. A female pig can potentially birth up to 10 piglets at once. And compare this with the nature of pig farming, they don't need much maintenance. Even when I was talking to a veterinary friend, he said what they need in maintaining and growing a piggery is not much. And so, since there's a high demand for pork meat in Nigeria, not only pork meat because it's being used as bacon when it's being processed, and then it's being used in as a variety in dishes, pork chops and all. So there's always a high demand for pig farming in Nigeria. The last one I want to discuss today is that of goat. A lot of many Nigerians consume goat meat daily in a variety of local dishes. You will all agree with me that there is nothing as sweet as goat pepper soup. And because goat pepper soup is interesting and people love it and it's always high in demand, you find out that those who go into goat rearing, they have a ready market. Now, for you who is thinking of what business can I go into in retirement in Nigeria, goat farming, you will agree with me, it's a lucrative farming business in Nigeria. In conclusion, please go to www.retirementplanningnigeria for more information and to download the free book on retirement planning. Please go to www.peacefulretirementnigeria.com. Thank you.